The topic of this play is The Oyster and the Pearl. It is written by William Saroyan. It starts from a beautiful day in a small town which is named OK by the Sea, where live lovely people who spend their day selling jewelry, mending watches and radios, or getting a haircut done. In the same town lives a boy named Clay. Clay is a poor, innocent boy who is fond of collecting shells. His father has left him because of poverty and sense of failure. He had written a small note on the mirror which said, "Enough is enough." And so Clay wishes to put an ad in the newspaper of OK by the Sea Girl, which comes out every Saturday, to bring his father back. Clay in this entire play remains an optimistic, cheerful character who constantly refuses to lose hope even after being given many reasons. For instance, the return of Clay's father seemed impossible to everyone else. Clay was the one who thought otherwise. He was hopeful about his dad's return. Harry is a barber and has a different perspective about life. He has a philosophy of his own, to take everything easy. One day, when he is busy dealing with his clients, Clark, who is Clay's father, visits his shop and asks him a favor. He hands Harry a sum of $30 and asks him if he could give this money to his son Clay, without letting him know that his own father gave him this. He leaves and on his way picks the newspaper that was lying on the table beside. Later, another client walks in, a gorgeous lady indeed, a school teacher who greets Harry and introduces herself as Miss McKitchen. She tells it had only been a week since she moved to this town. While talking to him, she tells him that she doesn't really like the students here, since they are not ambitious and too unruly. She aspires to change their mentality and attract them towards education. During all this conversation comes the writer of the story in the barber shop to get a quick haircut. He listens to the complete conversation between Harry and Miss McKitchen. The same day, Clay had gone to pick some shells. He came with an oyster, hoping to find a pearl in it. On hearing this, Harry encouraged him and gave him hope that there is a $300 worth pearl in it. However, Miss McKitchen denied. She kept on saying to be rational and realistic, that there is very less probability that there would be any pearl in it. Harry asks Clay to call his friend Rukhsar. He tells them that he is experienced at opening oysters. In the absence of Clay, Harry convinces Miss McKitchen, saying that people here are poor and not greedy. He tells her that Clay wants money not for himself but to bring his father back. He explains that all this depends on the oyster, since it can give him hope. On hearing this, Miss McKitchen agrees and asks Harry, "Okay, now what do you want me to do exactly?" So Harry replies, asking Miss McKitchen to encourage him. Miss McKitchen understands and agrees. On return of Clay, the writer approaches Clay and asks him how much would he sell this oyster for. He hands him a handsome amount of $300. On asking, the writer says, "Although I'm not sure if the oyster has a pearl, but this entire situation is a pearl in it of itself." He calls the basic